Okay, green juice, a lot of people have been talking about it. It's a favorite for so many people, and we all want to get our daily doses of fruits and vegetables. Well, is it good for us? But tons of companies have come out with a new product, and it's supposed to help you fill that void. Well, Dr. Kohli tells us whether or not these are truly effective.
Have you been seeing these ads?
I have been, and a lot of my patients ask me about this.
Really? Okay, that's okay. I'm happy I'm asking too. So what are these green powders?
You know, these green powders are sort of these superfoods.
Okay.
So they're made from a bunch of different vitamins and minerals as well as probiotics. So things like leafy greens, like kale and spinach. They put digestive enzymes in there. Sometimes they can even put additional things like green tea extract or other type of herbal supplements.
Interesting. Okay, so you said that your patients have been asking, what are you telling them? Are these beneficial? Are there any benefits to this?
Yeah, you know, it's interesting because many of us don't always have the most well-balanced diet.
Sure.
So in addition to a good, healthy diet, this can sometimes actually supplement those vitamins and minerals that we need.
Okay.
And because they're high in you know, substances like potassium and calcium, they can help our blood pressure.
Sure.
Because they have zinc and vitamin C, they can help our immune function, they can help our eye health, they can help with a lot of those vitamins and minerals that some of us may not get on a daily basis.
Interesting. Okay, that's great. So do we have any downsides to these?
As always, yes.
Okay.
So part of it is that they're highly processed, right? You're not actually eating the kale, you're not eating the spinach, you're eating a processed form of it. So as you process it, you can lose some of those benefits, such as the fiber, for example, in many of those substances. Some of them can actually be higher calorie, or you end up mixing them in something that has calories or adding sugar or sweeteners to them.
Sure.
And those can obviously have drawbacks as well. Some of them actually are prepared in a way that's contaminated with substances like heavy metals or lead. So I worry about contaminants in them. And then I alluded to this, but some of the other additives like green tea extract can have caffeine and other types of substances that can also, you know, be stimulating.
Okay, so then it does sound like there are some that are better than others, but how do we know which we might be gravitating towards?
You know, I think it's really important to see how it's prepared, where it's prepared, and what the substances are, the components and the vitamins that are in it. So the how it's prepared is it just dehydrated? Do they do a lot of processing, a lot of additives? Has it been sitting on the shelf a long time? The where it's prepared, are there any that are more regulated than others?
Okay.
Because if somebody is preparing this in a facility that's not regulated, you're not even entirely sure you're going to be getting the right types of things.
Sure.
And then what's in it? So if you're somebody who specifically needs certain types of vitamins or minerals, that's the one that you'll want to pick. Now, on the other hand, you can get vitamin toxicities. So you definitely don't want one that has too much of something you don't need, or other additives in it, like caffeine additives or sugar additives that might be, you know, not good for your health.
Okay, so definitely reading the back and seeing exactly what's going on here. Okay, so should we be taking these powders or not? What does the science tell us?
You know, the science studies have all been supported by the companies who make the powder.
Of course.
So I want us to take them with a grain of salt, not a grain of green powder, but a grain of salt, because we don't really know if they're beneficial for our health. Now, for most things, if, again, we look at all the safety checks and all that stuff, they're probably okay to take, but I'm not going out of my way to ask my patients to take them, because you shouldn't have to take them if you're following a nice, well-balanced, healthy diet. So a lot of people spend a lot of money, spend a lot of time, and a lot of effort doing these kind of processed things to add to their diet. Instead, I would say invest that in making your everyday diet a little bit more balanced, and that's really where I stand, because there's potential for harm. It's not clear that they benefit, and they're expensive.
Exactly. We know that they're expensive, but we also know that a kale salad or just eating your greens is probably a better way to get your vitamins. Awesome. All right. Well, Dr. Kohli, thank you so much.
Thank you, Danny.
Make sure to email us your questions for Dr. Kohli. Just send your message to MyCOCO at 9news.com and put Kohli in the subject line.